My son has had asthma since he was young. Is it possible to help him? Absolutely. Because remember, we're not looking at asthma. We're looking at the reason behind him having asthma. So many times here in America or in Western medicine, whether you're Europe or whatever, they're looking at the lung issue as the issue for what they're calling asthma. Well, actually, we treat the kidneys or some types of respiratory issues because we say that the kidneys provide inspiration. So if the person has some sort of issues with their kidneys, then we can strengthen that. And remember, the kidneys sit right behind and right below the lungs under the diaphragm. Well, if the kidneys are working properly, then the diaphragm can relax and then you can take in more air. So that's the idea. So then we'll look at the kidneys. Maybe it's a digestive issue. So, what are the two organs that don't develop well in utero? Well, the two organs that you don't use is the stomach and the lungs. So then now we look at the digestive issue. Maybe it's a digestive issue that's going on. Still will interfere with the diaphragm. So with your son being young, let's see what happened in utero. And then we start to look at how we can nurture those areas, strengthen those areas, depending upon how young he is. His growth plates are still open. He can grow out of it. And then we just actually help him with either herbs or cupping or other types of intervention to help him strengthen that reproductive and the respiratory area. Now, why do I say reproductive? Remember, our body has stem cells. So stem cells do what? Replace every cell. Well, that's a part of our reproductive system. We reproduce every cell from the time you're born to 365 days. There's the time medicine again. We actually replace every cell in our body. So it's cool, we can actually go through the what? The ability to have enough energy to replace every cell in the body and then make our body what we need it. So you'll see, which model are you? Well, okay. Well, if you're 10 years old, hey, that's your 10th model. Your body's rebuilding itself. So these kind of things you can do to actually get your body back to your normal.